From BS and Beer Media, it's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Handoff, Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going all the way. He's going to score. He's got the five.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Top of the Bleachers. It is September 26th, Friday. Happy Friday, bro.
What's up?
Friday. Anyway, I'm here, man. We got lots of football, college football coming on tomorrow. We can talk about that and make some picks. Got a couple other little weird things to talk about. Anything exciting happened to you today?
Exciting?
Yeah, anything happened?
No, nothing really. It's kind of the same old day. I listened to a little bit of ESPN radio, and I guess, what's the guy's name at USC? Lincoln Riley, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Apparently he's not upset, or he's not happy with USC's game time they have to kick off with. Apparently since they joined the Big Ten, they have to go by Big Ten game times. Not Pac-12 game times, Big Ten game times.
Oh, wow.
So they had a late game against Purdue, and now they got to play an early game against, I can't remember who it was. But for them, since they're going to be on the West Coast, it's going to be like 9 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean?
USC, Illinois.
Yeah, and so Lincoln's not happy about this. But you joined a conference that was in the Midwest. What did you expect to happen?
This is true. I hadn't heard that.
Been crazy. That would be crazy. What you ought to do is get a whole bunch of West Coast teams together, and y'all start your own conference, and then you could have, your game times, West Coast times. That would be weird.
They tried that. See,
we could name it something. You could probably get, 12 teams to join it. And
they can make a pack.
Yeah, they can make a pack. Maybe name it after what ocean you're next to, like the Pacific Athletic Conference.
What an idea. Too bad they can't
just
run into the ground, you know what I mean? Actually, they're coming back, right? They got all the states, and that remember all the state schools that were
yeah. They're all going to the Pac-12 or whatever,
Yeah, the new Pac-12.
The new Pac-12. That's not going to have USC, Oregon, any of those guys in it.
No, bunch of state schools. That's all right. We don't care. Who cares about them anyway? We like the SEC, so we'll talk about that.
Well, I was just kind of thinking about that, but we were talking about if we could bring 2 more schools in, probably Michigan, Ohio State would be who we would choose if you gave us a choice. But if you go and get somebody like a Stanford or a UCLA or something like that, well, they're going to have to play on Southeastern Conference game times. So they might want to think about this before they, because you're playing Atlanta, that's going to be like they give you an Atlanta morning game. That's going to be like 8 o'clock in the morning that your kids are going to be, playing football. Whether they're doing it in their state or somebody else's state, to them, it's going to be like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Well, another advantage home court or home field, right? So
I guess, but do they get that advantage when they're playing somebody at their house, or do they have to kick off at 9 o'clock in the morning?
You remember when we used to go to LA?
Yeah.
It was kind of weird while we were out there. I'd be like, think about calling home, and it'd be like midnight. It's like, how's it midnight already? The sun's still out. Probably like that. It's kind of weird.
I don't know. Anyway, that was the story I heard today. Lincoln Riley not happy about his early starts at USC. So
I think they've been complaining about that for a couple of years now, ever since they joined. Because I know basketball is the same way. They were like, "How are we supposed to play on a Wednesday
in this
night?" You know, it's
isn't
kind of
this
weird.
something you should have talked through before you went joining?
How are you supposed to travel from USC to
This is the whole
the East Coast and then be in class? Like they can't do that. It's impossible, right? They have like tutors and all that stuff. But still,
I still ain't figured out why these guys are going to class.
I don't know. Because you'd have to make them an employee, and they don't want to do that for some reason. I don't know why.
Making them an employee, give them a union, and then if they want to go to school, they could pay for their own college or whatever.
I don't know. I guess what happens when they get out? What happens after their eligibility's out and they don't have a degree of any kind? They just go get a regular job after making $500,000 a year.
If they didn't make the cut or whatever, that they had the opportunity. They had the opportunity to go to school.
Yeah, I know, but at 21, like even if you're old, like an old for a college kid, right? 22, 23, man, making decisions with your money they ain't gonna be good at that.
No, they ain't going. Look at I'm turning the ball over. Went to UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
Made some money off Tennessee. Went to UCLA. Made some more money. He's not going to the pros. He's done after college, so he better be. And he's already like everybody already sees that he's. I don't want to call him a bust, but maybe a fraudster.
Fraudster.
Everybody can see, so you ain't making no more money. So that's it, man. You better. I hope you invest that well. I hope you didn't do something stupid like go buy you a Range Rover or something.
I'm
like
sure
that.
he did.
You know he did.
Yeah.
No, he did. He's 18.
When I was 20, when I was like 18, somebody hands me a couple $100,000. I'd be like, dude, my first check when I was like 16 was like $182. I thought I was rich. If somebody hand me $100,000,
you wouldn't.
I would never have thought about the future at all. I would not. That'd be the last thing on my mind. I'm future set. You know what I mean? That's how they think. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Jeez. That's.
I'm just saying, like I understand that we're paying them money, and they get to go to school for free. I get that, but if we made them employees and let them have a union, then we could hold them to contracts. We could enforce stuff. Other teams coming in and tampering and stuff like that. And then they don't have to go to school. They have the option of going to school. They, will pay for their school while they're in school if they want to, but it's totally up to them. They don't have to go to class. If they are an employee of the university playing football. When your time is up, your time's up. Now, if you took advantage of the situation, good for you. If you didn't, well, then you've made enough money that you could go back to school, I guess.
That's crazy. So you could actually cut UB. I guess I do it anyway, but that'd be crazy. Actually, I don't know what's gonna happen to these kids, man. You just don't go from making $500,000 a year to $50,000 a year and survive. You don't know how to survive on that.
Well, I think that's
the biggest.
Yeah, they're not. I guarantee you they're not.
I know they're not either. But I wish they were.
Like money and finance, right? You want to talk about school for a second. Money and finance, you should be taught that from third grade until you graduate high school. You should have to take a class of money and finance every year. It should be something you dread. Oh, crap, another money and finance class.
Yeah. At least you know how to take care of your money when you got grown.
Well, especially if you think about the fact that All right, we got kids that are 18 to 22 that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, while they're in college. You've got these YouTubers and influencers and stuff that maybe never went to school and started making money when they were 16, 17 years old. And, you know, if those people ever lose everything, unless they are prepared for it, they're going to be lost. They'll end up homeless or something like that, back living with mama and daddy. You imagine your kid goes to school, makes hundreds of thousands of dollars while he's in school, and 4 years later he's living in your basement, broke as a joke, but he got a Range Rover in the driveway.
I'd be like, son, you better get you a job, or he's gonna have lots of chores to make up for paying him.
You're gonna need to learn.
I need this ditch dug all of a sudden.
You're gonna need to learn to spell at my house, and the first thing you need to learn how to spell is Job. You need to go find one.
I've been thinking we need a pool and dig that sucker out there. Maybe by next summer we'll have that thing. Anyway, all right. Well, we've covered mortgages and finances in the last few weeks. We may need to switch podcast subjects. Well, before we get to the SEC picks, there are a couple other games I saw that were notable. One was you already brought up USC at Illinois. Let me pull up my thing here again. Where we go?
Yeah, I'm not like totally. I'm not sold on USC. They're kind of like Notre Dame. Like every year I got to hear about, oh, this is the year USC comes back. This is the year USC is going to be good. And like Notre Dame had a good run last year, made it to the championship, got beat. You know, that was the first time since ever that I can remember that they finally lived up to what everybody was saying. This year th're already 0-2, 0-3. Have they won one yet?
Yeah, I think they won one. They're 1-2.
Yeah, I think they got the same record as the Razorbacks, and they're going in to face the Razorbacks. USC same way. Like I'm just not. I'm not sold on Lincoln Riley. This would be a ball game they could sell me on though if they go in, because Bama's got a pretty good team. They go in and they handle Illinois.
Yeah,
I might start drinking some USC Kool-Aid, but as of right now.
USC is 4-0. Illinois is 3-1. They just got thumped by Indiana last week.
They get thumped?
Yes.
Or was it it was a thumping, huh?
Yes, it was a thumping. So I don't know. Illinois may be fraudsters as well.
Well, I don't think Illinois is a fraudster. I think
think Indiana's that good?
No, it sounds bad, but you live up to your coaching, and like Bama is a 9-win coach. Bama is an 8-win coach. Sometimes he'll win you 10, but he's not gonna win the whole thing, man. He's not gonna do it.
I don't know. He went off and learned from Belichick for a while. Maybe he learned something.
He learned how to get a job with the Patriots and still get paid by the Arkansas Razorbacks. That's what he learned.
That's him. Well, we're not really making picks on these, but I probably.
I think Illinois beats them just because Lincoln Riley's already working on an excuse about how early he's got to play.
This is true. I think I'll take Illinois too. I think if I'm remembering correctly, they are a. No, that's not. I don't know. USC's offense looked pretty good. They got some pretty good looking stats here. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. USC. I'm glad I'm not picking this one.
Well, it might be in the pick'ems. Have you looked in the pick'ems?
Oh no, I haven't. Probably is.
I bet you it's
okay.
in the pick'ems.
I'll probably take Illinois in that one.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I mean, I think it's going to be a good ball game.
Lots of times you can, like you said, look at the coaches, right?
Yeah.
Belima versus Riley. I think Belima could take him.
Are we
So,
talking like a street fight?
yeah. Yeah, I
I
don't
don't know,
know.
man.
Riley's all offense. Belima is pound the ball, run the clock out, or has been.
No, I
Yeah,
mean that is
I,
Vilma's style. He likes the
I take
time of
Illinois.
possession. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, USC, man.
They
They're
playing at Illinois.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just
Yeah, I'd probably take Illinois now.
it's crazy. Do
Um,
you think that if USC, let's say Illinois does beat USC, 4-1, does a hot seat already start back up for Lincoln Riley? Because last year it was kind of hot. And he come out this year and he's put 4 in a row, and everybody's kind of quieted down about Lincoln
true.
Riley. But
You're only two fumbles away from being 2-2.
my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what shuts that up is winning, right? That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
So
That's
keep
what
winning, and everybody can be fine.
And this is a good win. I mean, if you go to Illinois, they don't have a bad team this year. If you go to Illinois and you handle business, yeah, I think.
I don't even know what the line is on that one. Hold on. Let's see. USC -6.5.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, I'm not going to say that Vegas tampers, but Vegas has a way of knowing. Okay, so
they do.
You might want to take USC in that ball game.
All right. Another one I saw, I don't know if this would be a good one or not, but it sounded kind of good when I first saw it. But Indiana at Iowa. Just because I'm interested to see if Indiana keeps winning. I don't know. I don't know if I can believe in them yet.
I think Indiana beats Iowa. Iowa State beat Iowa, and Iowa State is not that good. So, yeah, I think Indiana keeps rolling.
You think Iowa State's a fraudster?
I know that they barely beat Iowa, and then
Iowa's 3-1.
Arkansas pounded the living crap out of A State, and then Iowa went to Jonesboro and almost got beat by Arkansas State. Arkansas State, and I'm not saying Arkansas State's a bad team, but you're Iowa State. You just beat Iowa. You need to make a statement there. And your statement was, "Oh crap, we almost got beat."
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly certain Indiana will win, but I'm interested to see how that goes for Indiana this year.
I would be more interested this year, and it might happen at some point, but if Indiana against Iowa State, I think that would be a more interesting ball game than, and then we would find out if Iowa State was a poser or not. I don't know, man. There's a lot of teams right now that I think are posers, but I mean, as long as you keep winning, they can call you whatever they want to call you.
Yeah, I forgot we were going to do our Power 12, right?
Yeah.
Or 12. Yeah, I've got
which isn't hard. It's like
not too bad.
It's almost exactly what ESPN has, is what I had.
I switched mine up a little bit. Rearranged them some, but basically the same teams. The other one I saw was Oregon at Penn State. There's a good one for you outside the SEC. Oregon at Penn State. Let's see if Penn State's a fraudster. Because Oregon's
Oregon.
Good. I think Oregon's good.
I think Oregon's good too, but I thought they were good last year, and then they got knocked out in like the first round or something like that of the CFP. I mean,
yeah, well, I didn't say they was the national championship good, but they good. I want to know if Penn State's good. Like everybody thinks they are, but I want to see it before I believe it. So this will be a good test to see where those two teams are at. I like that. Let's see. Well, do you want to do the 12 now, or you want to do our picks first?
Oh, let's
It's only
do. I don't
2,
care, man. Let's
5,
do our
6,
picks.
7, 8 picks. Okay.
Because there shouldn't be because conference play starts now, so there shouldn't be that many.
Not a lot of games. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. Which didn't seem like very many. Let me make sure about that, because is there some guys on buys this week or something?
Probably.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I got them all, I think. All right, well, I'll just go by time they start. Okay. First game of the day, 11 a.m. Notre Dame at Arkansas. Notre Dame's number 22. Only a 3.5 point favorite today. Remember, they were 4.5 yesterday. 3.5 today. Notre Dame's the favorite. There's people out here that think that the Hogs are going to be keeping it closer than.
I have no doubt that Arkansas will keep it close. The problem is that they will find a way to lose in the end. It don't matter. It's kind of the MO of the last couple of years. Like we've had a couple of blowouts, but against us. But most of the time we keep the ball game close. We don't know how to win in the end. We don't have that. This is so cliche, but it's true. It's like instead of finding a way to win, we find a way to lose. You know.
Mm-hmm. I know it's been pretty rough.
We're not playing. We're not playing to win. We're playing not to lose. And when you start playing like that, it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
You know.
Plus, there's so much stuff swirling around the university right now too. That's just it'd be hard to keep a team upbeat and positive about all that stuff too. I'm taking Notre Dame in this game. I think they're going to win.
Well, you can tell your guys. And I'm sure every coach tries to tell their guys, listen, guys, stay off the social media. Don't pay attention to the social media. Don't listen to what they're saying about us, that kind of thing. I'm sure every coach gives that spiel, but I mean, come on, they're 18-year-old kids. They're on social media as soon as they're out of practice, and they probably know. Like if Sam Pittman ever does lose his job, the kids will probably know about it on social media before Sam finds out.
Well, I mean, everybody in the world can DM you too. If they read those, and some jackwagon and Sheridan, Arkansas sent something in that says, what the heck's going on down there? And they should fire so and so, and then he's it's just crazy.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like if we ever do get this enforcement agency, that's supposed to help keep everybody in the right 2 lanes and everybody out of the left lane there. How are you going to keep like DMs and social media and stuff like that? I mean, how is that even possible? How are you going to be able to? How are you going to keep a booster from getting into some kid's DM and saying, "Hey, if you come over here to Alabama, I might know where you pick up $100,000 or something like that."
I did see today. I can't tell you. Oh, I do. There was one of the Razorback media guys interviewed or wrote a story or something, but Yurchek tried to backtrack on what he said.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you just didn't understand what I was saying.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so
and then he went on to say basically the same thing.
So now we're stupid. We're not just.
Yeah,
we're not built. We're not built for championships. We are also stupid.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we're
All right.
not. I mean, we can't understand even what you're saying. You're so smarter
Yeah,
than
so
us.
you're so much smarter than us.
Yeah,
That's
so that's just the way it is, man. Anyway,
what a,
give me
what a
Notre
douche,
Dame. Who you
man.
picking in that game?
Dude, what a douche. What a douche, man.
You taking
Dude's a
Notre Dame,
douche.
aren't you? There's no way Arkansas.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Notre Dame and hope that my luck goes the other way. Like, and from now on, when I pick against Arkansas, maybe they'll win. And if this works, I ain't picking them for another damn game.
All right, we got an easy one up next. Utah State at Vanderbilt. I mean, come on, Vandy, you gotta keep it rolling here. Vandy is number 18, and they're a 21.5-point favorite.
Yeah, I think I'll take the Commodores.
Okay.
Pavia. I'm going to take Pavia.
11:45 a.m. that game. All right, then we've got number 4 LSU at number 13 Ole Miss. That one's at 2:30. Ole Miss minus 1.5. Ole Miss minus 1.5. Are you kidding me? They're 13. LSU's number 4. What? I bet on that.
Yeah.
I'll take LSU right now. Give me the points. For sure.
You're not going to hear me say this very often, but give me the Tigers, man. I'm sorry, but I think Ole Miss is a poser. Okay.
I do too.
And I think they're going to get exposed this week.
I think they might. LSU, my boys are pretty darn good.
I think so.
Let's see. Then we've got Auburn at A&M. A&M's number 9. Auburn's not ranked.
Yeah.
Texas A&M minus 6.5.
Yeah. Give me A&M.
Yeah, I mean as well. I think they're gonna beat the socks off them dudes. I hope. Number 15, Tennessee at Mississippi State. Tennessee's a minus 7.5-point favorite. I think. Let me look at this. I think Mississippi State. Let me see. Let me double check this. Let's see. Yeah, Mississippi State is 4-0. Now explain this to me. Mississippi State 4-0. Tennessee's 3-1, but Tennessee's ranked. You know what I mean?
Because it's not fair. It's not fair.
They'd be like, "Oh, well, they played harder opponents or something, probably." Anyway,
Yeah, I'm sure they have an excuse of why.
Yeah, I'm sure it has nothing to do with respect for your university. I'm sure it has nothing to do with that.
No,
I'm sure.
Come on, man. Don't be like that. You're just a hater. You're a hater, man.
Tennessee at Mississippi State. Who you taking in that one?
At Mississippi State?
At Mississippi State. The Cowbells.
Dude, I'm telling you, Mississippi State is not an easy out this year. They're sitting 4-0 right now.
4-0, man.
Tennessee just lost. Man, Tennessee's offense is off the charts. Can Mississippi hang with them is the question. Cowbells suck. Cowbells suck bad, man. I really want to take Tennessee in this, but you know what? Somebody's got to be the different guy. I'm going to take the Bulldogs. Give me the Bulldogs in this one.
Okay. I'm taking Tennessee. I think they're going to run up and down the field on them.
It's possible. It really is. It really is possible.
I think they might win by 30.
It's definitely possible. I could see this game going several different ways.
I could be dead wrong, but hey, that's my gut feeling today. Let's see. Then we've got number 17, Alabama, at number 5, Georgia. And Georgia is a minus 2.5-point favorite right now. Let me look at this right quick. Let's see here. I was thinking, because Alabama lost to Florida State, right? I need to look this up. And I could have dreamed this a while ago. But did you see anything about Florida State going to the Big 12?
I did not. Florida
Okay.
State don't need to go to the Big 12 though. They need to go to the SEC.
Well, I don't know if they will or not, but
Dude, man, Florida State, like not just geographically, does
I
that
think I
make
dreamed
sense?
it. So. Yeah, I
Not
don't see
only
any news of it anywhere.
not only geographically does that make sense, but then you get a rivalry game against Florida every year. That's a conference ball game. That would be awesome, dude.
Here we go. Florida State joins Big 12 in beach volleyball.
No, dang it.
Never mind. Okay, I totally read that wrong. All right, well there you
All right.
go. Yeah,
I think
damn it,
I
Georgia
think
here, man.
I'm going to take Georgia. It's 2 Bulldog picks in a row. I'm bound to be wrong on one of them. Okay. But I'm going to take Georgia.
Well, yeah, I'm going to take Georgia as well because they beat Tennessee and Alabama lost to Florida State. The other two are kind of cupcakes. So I think I'm going to take Georgia. I think that's a little more impressive. You taking Georgia, you said?
Yeah, I'm going to take Georgia.
All right. My buddy's not going to like that. We both picked Georgia.
Well, I mean, this is a big. I mean,
he might pick Georgia too. I don't know.
Just think, if Alabama does beat Georgia, nothing says we're back on top like beating the Georgia Bulldogs.
True.
But I don't.
Kirby's
have
got
faith.
their number though, you know.
Yeah, I don't have faith in old DeBoer or whatever his name is. I don't have. I got about as much faith in him as I got in Mark Pope, which is none. Okay.
Okay. Little Mark Pope hate right in the middle of football season. Hey, I like it. Let's go with it. Next up, we got UMass at Missouri. I swear, Missouri, these guys, dude, they're gonna like cakewalk to the playoff, man, because they don't play anybody in it.
First of all, I don't hate Mark Pope. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
say you hate him. I just said Mark Pope hate. You know, like,
no. You're mistaken. Like I have empathy for him. Like I feel bad for him. You know. Like he's having to follow a Hall of Fame coach. He can't show up for his appointments on time.
I know.
You know.
He can't meet his recruits on time. Yeah.
Yeah, they took a special needs student and gave him the head coaching job, and they expect to win because they're Kentucky.
Oh my gosh! Are we taking Missouri in this football game? How about that?
Oh, who was it? Missouri and who?
UMass.
Oh yeah, give me Missouri. Give me Missouri.
I know.
I was looking for some reason to pick against Mizzou, but UMass, come on, man.
CC top, baby. I like it.
Yeah,
we can start a band. Both play the drums. Two drummers and a song, man.
That'd be a terrible band.
It probably would. Okay, we got one more. Kentucky at South Carolina. South Carolina's not performed as well as I thought they would.
They're playing at South Carolina. All right, give me the Cox. I'll take the Cox this week, but only because they're playing. Only because they're playing at home.
South Carolina. I can't even spell. Sir, I did it again. What the hell? Yeah, I went for my eye exam, but I haven't ordered my glasses yet, so I'm still blind as a freaking bat around here, even though I got my glasses on. But
Yeah, you're just going to the appointment doesn't give you better vision. You
I
have to
know.
order the glasses.
I know it. I know it. Dang it. All right, well, there's our picks for the SEC. Then we got hang on, it's saving. Hold on. We're gonna make our top 12
Power
I
ranking.
don't know if you want to call it power rankings or
This is our fourth. This is our fourth quarter power rankings. Right, fourth quarter. The dumbest tradition.
If the season were to end today,
Yeah.
who are the 12 best teams that should make the college football playoff?
Okay. First of all,
or do you want to act like we're the committee and we got to do it one? We got to pick one from each conference and.
No. Just 12 best teams. 12 best teams get in right now.
Some power rankings then, all right.
Yeah, and if you have a loss, you are not in my power rankings. Okay.
I don't have anyone with a
But you got Tennessee in there, and they got a loss.
No, they're undefeated. Tennessee is not in my top 12.
As this part, as we go on through the season, there might be people that have one loss that make the power rankings. But as of right now, if you have a loss, you're not in. Okay.
That's number one priority, huh?
That's like because all you've done is play cupcakes so far. Very few of you have played a conference ball game. So I'm sorry. If you got a loss, you're screwed. Alabama, not in my power rankings. They lost to FSU.
Well, that's not losing to a cupcake.
No, but it's still, yeah. I still can't put you ahead of people that have taken care of business like an FSU.
I agree.
Okay.
All right. Well, hit me with it here. We'll go. Who you want to start number 12 or you want to go number 1?
Oh, let's start at 12. That like builds the suspense.
Okay. All right. 12. My number 12 is Ole Miss.
Oh, really? Okay. Ole Miss did not make. Ole Miss did not. I think Ole Miss is a poser, and that kind of went into my power rankings.
Yeah, but out of the teams that are undefeated and actually teams that will win some games, they made my top 12. Ole Miss.
All right. My number 12 is BYU.
What?
3-0. BYU.
They don't even have 4.
Well, I got a couple in here that are, yeah.
BYU.
Don't be talking crap about my power rankings.
I am.
You just focus. You focus on your power rankings. Okay.
I'm just like, what? BYU? Are they even ranked?
Yeah. BYU. I don't know if they're ranked. They're 3-0 though.
They're 25th.
One of the reasons that I put them in the power ranking, okay, is because I have a lot of SEC teams in my power rankings, and I was trying to find some people from some other conferences to put in.
Gotcha.
So BYU got in.
Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, they're all Power 4 conference teams of mine.
Yeah, BYU's Power 4, aren't they Big 12 now?
I want to say so.
Yeah, I think they're Big 12. All right, number 11.
Number 11. Hang on, wait a minute. I want to see something first.
Oh, he's going to see if they're in the Big 12.
They are in the Big 12. Who's number 11? I have Texas Tech at number 11.
Texas Tech almost made my list. Like BYU bumped them out because. But
they spent too much money not to be good. So
yeah, I got Vandy at number 11.
Vandy. Okay. Vandy is not in my top 12.
But you probably went mostly blue bloods, I imagine.
I went with who I thought was the best teams.
All right, number 10.
At 10, I got Texas A&M.
Yeah, they did not make my top 12.
Okay.
I got USC at number 10.
You think USC? Okay, if USC and Texas A&M played, you think USC would win
on a neutral site?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can clearly say that because I don't think I've seen Texas Tech play football this year.
No, Texas A&M.
Oh, Texas A&M. Probably not. Texas A&M probably beats them.
But you left them out, and you.
But I got 1, 2.
There's no method to your madness, bro.
4. I got 4 SEC teams in my top 12. They just not all of them. I could have put every SEC team in here because I think they're all better. But I can't do that.
Okay. Number 9, and
number 9. Who you got?
I debated on this one because they just lost their best player. But I got Oklahoma at number 9.
Okay, I got Oklahoma at number 8.
But I don't know.
I got FSU at number 9. And a lot of these, okay, so I got USC at number 10, but if they roll in and Illinois whoops them, well, then they're out of the top 12,
Yeah, that's a change.
OU's sitting at 8 right now because they haven't played a game without Mateer yet.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what they're going to look like, but as of right now, they're number 8. But if they look like crap without Mateer and they lose a couple ball games, they won't be in there. So,
I'm surprised about your Florida State. I got them way higher than that.
Well, other than Alabama, I mean, USF, that was it. I mean, they beat Alabama, and then their other 2 games, they haven't really played anybody. So, I mean, I put them in there, but I didn't put them in there real high.
They hung like 70 on them or something, or whoever it was. And let's see. Let's see what
I think they're a good team, but this is also the same coach that was supposed to be good last year, and they ended up losing all those freaking ball games. So
okay, yeah, they ain't played nobody but Alabama.
Yeah, so I didn't put them that high.
And
number 7. Oh, who'd you have it at your 8? My 8 was OU.
Number 8, Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're kind of doing the same because at number 7, I have Indiana.
You got 7, Indiana. Okay.
Yeah,
this okay. All right, number 6.
Who was your 7?
I said 7. 7, I've got Oregon.
Oh wow, you put Oregon low.
I did.
Wow.
I moved Florida State up quite a bit. What I said.
Okay. All right. Number 6.
Number 6, I've got Penn State.
That's exactly where I got Penn State. I got them at number 6.
Okay.
Because again, I don't know if they're a poser or not. We found out this week when they face Oregon. So
exactly. Number 5, that's where I had Florida State. Was number 5.
That's where I have Miami.
Oh,
Miami.
Really?
4-0, man, and they're playing lights out right now.
I got them way up there. I got them higher than that.
Oh, okay. All right.
4, I got Georgia.
No, number 5. Who you got at 5?
Florida State.
Oh, Florida State. Okay.
Yeah.
And number 4, you got Georgia?
I got Georgia, yeah.
I got LSU. LSU at number 4.
Okay, that's fine. I got them at 3.
At 3, I have Georgia. I got Georgia ahead of LSU.
Okay, so we just got those 50 flopped. Okay.
Yeah. Number 2, I have Oregon.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's crazy. Okay. I have Miami. I got Miami at 2.
Wow, you got Miami all the way up.
I do. I think they're good. I think they could be really good.
All
and then we must have the same number 1 because I got Ohio State.
Ohio State's number 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate putting them up there, but until somebody beats them, they're there.
Very true. All right, so let's see here.
So other than BYU, Vandy, and USC, we pretty much had like the same Power 12.
The same like top
8.
6 or so or 7 there.
Yeah.
We just got them rearranged.
Yeah.
I'm surprised around Oregon though. You just gave me the speech about how they don't ever win the big one.
Nobody's beat them yet. I mean, I don't want to put OSU up there, but nobody's beat them yet. I don't want to put Penn State up there, but
all these teams
nobody's beat them yet.
All these teams
every one of my teams is undefeated. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't really sort out this Power 12 until some of these posers get, exposed.
I know. Okay.
Like, if 3 of these teams, let's say Oregon gets beat by Penn State, and OU looks bad this week, and then BYU loses 1. That's 3 teams knocked out of the Power 12. Well, now I can make a case for Tennessee to get in with 1 loss or something like that. The more losses we have, it'll be easier to put some of these teams that I think are good enough to be there, but they've got a loss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I still think the 4 best teams out of the SEC are Georgia, LSU, Tennessee. Who was the other one? Oh, and OU. But OU might not. They come out and look like total crap without Mateer.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm saying. I thought on that one for a little while because I was like, man, I don't know that Hawkins can come in and.
But if the football committee came out and picked the 12 right now, like supposedly OU wouldn't even be in the running because of what they did with Miami and Cam Ward that year. They wouldn't let Miami in because Cam Ward was hurt.
You're talking about? Oh wait, you're talking about Florida State, right?
No, it wasn't Florida State. I thought it was Miami.
No, Cam Ward. I don't think they ever made it that far. He set out there.
There was somebody in the college.
What was his name? Travis? Something Travis.
Jordan. Maybe Travis? It was Florida State. It was 2 years ago. Florida State was undefeated, and they didn't let them in because their quarterback got hurt or whatever. So with the same thing, I wonder if the same thing would happen to a blue blood like OU. Oh, your quarterback's hurt. We're not going to let you in, even though you're undefeated. My butt, they would let OU in a second.
Nah, Florida State's a blue blood too, as far as football goes.
I'm telling you, man, they would put Oklahoma in there, especially since they got that SEC tag on them.
They might. I'll say that. Okay.
But you don't think this backup for OU's? You don't think he's very good?
I mean, he's talented, obviously, but last year he was a really good runner. Okay, it's a really good runner, but our pass game was just trash all year long. But I mean, that was probably a lot of offensive line issue there, but still, I mean, it was.
Well, he's had a whole nother season to practice and all that. Maybe he'll come out and just tear it up, man.
True. Let me see here if we can.
Maybe you'll get you a quarterback controversy when it's time for Mateer to come back. Oh, should they bring in Mateer? Should they keep so and so?
Yeah, I don't know, man. He came in and played the other night, 1 for 3 for 5 yards.
It's not great. It's only like 33%. It's not a lot of yardage, but
it's not a lot of yards. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out, man. I don't know. Well, good, but then he had 6 carries for 25 yards. See, he's a runner.
Yeah.
He's a runner. Well,
So you're
I don't know.
y'all gonna run a lot of RPO and stuff, I imagine.
And the fact that he's probably not going to come back. Like they're like, 4
But
6
it doesn't like.
But it's surgery on his throwing hand.
This is the thing that gets me is like the Dolphins in the NFL, right? Last year, Tua gets all those concussions and everything, and they had no plan B. Like Tua was plan A, there was no plan B whatsoever, and they sucked for most of the year or whatever. That's what I don't understand. You're spending all this money in college athletics, and you don't have a backup that can come in and at least manage the game and everything. It's like, what are you spending all your money on?
That starter, and then that one lineman, and the 2-3 receivers, and
see, they need to just
all the wrong places.
Yeah. What if they just came out with a base salary? Like, okay, you play college football. If you play this position, you make this money. If you play this position, you make this money. If you play quarterback, you make this money. So on down the line. Everybody just makes whatever it is,
Well, they would have to do it if they made them employees, right?
Yeah, $75,000 a year or whatever,
Well,
I imagine if they make them employees, it'll go to contracts and it'll be individual. It'll be like the NFL. You'll come in and they'll evaluate you and decide what you're worth. Which, as a player, especially if you're somebody, because only a handful of guys go on to the NFL. So it would be in everybody's best interest if they just say, yeah, offensive linemen get $75,000 a year or however much,
Yeah, they'd be like, I want 500,000, boss.
Yeah.
But you know what? They can say the same thing that my boss would tell me.
No,
I'm not paying you $500,000. What, you take some crazy pills this morning? What? I don't know, man. They get paid for entertainment, though. It's different.
Well, that's fine. I'm just trying to make a way to where we actually don't kill college football. We actually keep it around for a while, and everybody can benefit from the guy that is number 42 on the depth chart to the guy who's number 1 on the depth chart.
Well,
it'd be best for everybody, but trying to get these kids to buy into it is going to be tough. So,
well, one way they're going to start making more money is their college football is expected to approve legislation to allow uniforms to have sponsorship patches.
Yeah. So now we can put Tyson Chicken on our uniform somewhere. That'd be great.
NASCAR style sponsorship patches be coming to college football. That's one option.
Man,
commissioners are discussing.
If it'll make my football team better as far as finances go, then I'd say that we can look like we can have a patch everywhere. Like you won't even be able to tell our home colors because we got patches everywhere.
Yeah. Maybe they should just pay them like they do streamers and stuff, like you get paid. People donate. That's what you make. People donate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just put a QR code on the back of everybody's helmet, and if the guy makes a good play, you just take a picture and send him a donation. That'd be great.
Well, I mean, if some guy's making, getting a sack every game or something, he might get a little more donations, you know what I mean? Than the guy sitting on the bench, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it's a team game, right? It's supposed to be anyway. It's a team game. So I feel like the team ought to, benefit. Even the guy sitting on the bench. I feel like he ought to benefit some from it or whatever. Yeah. Not just like 5 really good players that you got and everybody else is, sucking hind tit.
Well, how's that work anyway? When you go to dinner and there's one guy making 500,000 and another guy making 50,000.
How's it work in the locker room when you're putting your, Fitbit on your wrist and the guy next to you strapping on a Rolex, and you got more catches and more yards than that guy had, I don't see it, especially with them being so young. I don't see how this is going to work out. I think eventually college football is going to implode. And I think that the people that are going to be affected most are going to be the mid-majors. I think the blue bloods will hang on. There'll be like 40 teams playing football and everybody else just doesn't even have football anymore.
That sounds outrageous, to be honest, but you could be right. Could be that way. A lot of them are like, we're going to have to make decisions on what to cut, and they may not. It just sounds crazy. Football's the money maker, though. Everybody wants to play football because it makes them the most money.
I guess, but if it don't make you enough money to field a team, then how are you supposed to compete?
I don't know, because like UConn, right? They don't have a good football team.
Well,
right?
Arkansas State, like Arkansas State, if they want to keep their football program, then they have to take, a quarter of the money that the University of Arkansas does to run their football program, and they got to build a football team with it,
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Arkansas, who's making 5 times in football revenue what A-State is making, and they're complaining because with revenue sharing and everything, they still don't have enough funds to be competitive in the SEC. So I just don't see how it's sustainable. That's a buzzword people like to use nowadays. I just don't see how this is sustainable. I figure there's probably 40 to 50 schools out there that can pay players and can keep their football program going. And I see, Utahs and Utah States and stuff like that, eventually not going to have a football program, or they'll be in a different division, something like that.
All right. Well,
that was kind of a downer to end the show on.
Sorry. All this money, transactional instead of transformational.
Well,
it's all about money, man. Everything in this whole world, they've made it about money. It's why people do it. It seems like.
The most misquoted verse out of the Bible is money is the root of all evil. And it's the love of money is the root of all evil. Because it's selfishness. Like I was talking about this with a friend the other day, but like every sin that you can think of boils down to selfishness.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So when Jesus talks about, put nobody before God, and then the second commandment is just as important, love your neighbor as yourself. That's what he's talking about. Like, if you can love your neighbor as yourself, you are being an unselfish person. You won't sin. When you don't put yourself first, when you put other people first. So easy to talk about, hard to do. Yeah. And these kids in college, you're handing them $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, and some of them come from nothing. Like, they come from single parent families who, they've never seen that much money before in their lives. They're not going to make good decisions with it.
Probably not, no. And like I was saying before, the mental health stuff afterwards, when they get done playing, that's going to be
it kind of screwed with you for a while. Like, you had a small little window in your life where your dad was bringing in a crap ton of money, and you had everything that you ever wanted there for a short little time. and then you went back to being regular folk again. And it screwed with you all the way through high school, maybe even afterward.
Probably did for sure. A few years ago, I was making real good. I could have probably done anything I wanted to do, and I didn't do it wisely enough to carry on that momentum. But it's the way it goes. Live and learn, man. Live and learn. So,
I mean, I can't be upset about not having something that I never had. You know what I mean? Like, I've never been a millionaire, so
I haven't either.
I don't know what it's like to be a millionaire and then lose it all. You know,
I've never been a millionaire and lost it all. But
no, I wasn't saying you, but I was just thinking about these kids. You know, $300,000-$500,000, and then 4 years later, you know, they're still living with mom and got to go, you know, sign up for welfare or something like that because they weren't. And there are lots of NFL and NBA players that have done that, who have gotten done with their NBA career or their NFL career, and they're broke as a joke.
And what if they didn't pay cash for their house and they're like, oh, well, we got 26 more years of mortgage payments to pay for this mansion. I'm not sure what we're going to do. Be selling that pretty quick, huh?
Yeah, there's a documentary out called Broke or something like that. It's like one of those 30 for 30s. And it's all about professional players who, you know, ended up wasting all their money and now they're broke. You know, Buster Douglas did that. You know, Mike Tyson ended up owing like $30-something million in back taxes, and that didn't even have a dime to his name.
I was watching this show a while ago, and there's a clip out of Joe Rogan with Tyson was just talking to Tyson, and Joe puts up this picture of Mike standing there, and it's like his underwear basically just ripped, you know, like shredded, young Mike Tyson, right? And he's got this giant white Bengal tiger on the thing, you know, and he's like, what are you doing here? And he's like, I don't know what I was doing. I have no idea what I was thinking. Some guy said, hey, man, you can get some pretty crazy animals. And I was like, oh, yeah. And then I had a tiger. I don't know.
Yeah, at one point he had something like 30,000 pigeons or something like that.
Oh my gosh. That guy, it's wild.
Dude, he's totally flipped a script. Like the reason he did so well when he was younger is he had anger management problems, and it worked out well when you're a boxer and you have anger management problems. Yeah. And now that he's gotten older, like he don't want to fight. He don't want to, you know, he still gets up and hits the heavy bag every once in a while, but
no, I saw he's fixed to fight again.
That last fight was a joke. I know.
He's trying to make money.
Trying to pay them debts off.
He still got 12 years to go on that mortgage. I mean, we gotta get this done. All right, man. Anything else before we get out of here? There's some games on tonight, by the way.
Yeah, I was thinking about going over to Greenbrier and watching Greenbrier and Morrilton play football tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I thought about going out there and doing that, but the more I think about it, the less I want to do it.
I was going to go watch some, and then I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. I'm waiting for a text message, but I may be going out to do some stuff.
Well, the last time, this is going to sound terrible, absolutely terrible, but the last time I went, they charged me $7 to get in the gate. Yeah. $7 to get in to watch high school football.
Born in 1950. What are you doing?
we paying high school players now?
What do you think? Yes, they are, some of them. But what do you mean? Like, you think that's how much you expect to pay?
Well, first of all, I went to high school for 4 years. I never paid to get into a ball game in my life. Okay.
Okay. Well, there you go. I think you may be spoiled.
Never once. And we're talking about high school, all right? Everybody knows you make your money off the concession stand. Ticket ought to be cheap. Get in, all right? And you're not even guaranteeing me a win. I'm paying $7 and might go in here and y'all might get your butts handed to you. Just saying, like $3-4, and $3-4. Get in.
Yeah,
$7.
It's like $2 or something like that in the late 80s.
Well, that was ridiculous in the late 80s. It should have been like 50 cents getting in.
Now it's like 10 or something. I don't know how much it is. I always make sure I have a $20 bill so that I can get in and get me a hot dog and a drink and something, maybe make another trip later. But you got to have at least $20 to go to a high school football game. At least.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Just for you. That's just for you.
No,
you can't be taking people with you. You take people with you.
No.
Now you're all discombobulated. Now you're spending.
Now you keep that 20 in your pocket and you find you a good parking spot in the parking lot and you watch it from the other side of the fence is what you do. That's ridiculous.
Get you a press pass and get on the field.
Yeah, I'd like to get one of them AAA passes. They actually have I'm sure every high school does it, but Greenbrier has a thing where you can buy a season pass for whatever sport, like soccer, football, basketball, whatever. But I didn't look in. That's probably $2,000 or something like that. That's ridiculous.
Well, we got 2 games tonight. Well, this top 25 games, actually. Florida State and Virginia.
Okay.
And TCU and Arizona State.
TCU almost made my top 12. I almost put TCU in there because they have a good win. Oh, no, they don't have a good win. They just annihilated UNC. That's what it was. They beat the tar out of UNC.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Belichick's debut.
Yeah, not much of a debut.
Well, they haven't lost since, I don't think. So,
Well,
all right.
Good for them.
Let's get out of here, man. Friday night. Probably catch you in the Discord later.
What do you call a woman who burns all her bills? Bernadette.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll catch you.
I got one more for you. One more. For you.
Oh no! Please don't.
Why do why do women rub their eyes when they wake up?
I don't know.
Because they don't have balls to scratch.
Oh my God. Oh man. If anybody hung around for that one, congratulations. Scarred for life for that one.
That'll be a good short right there. That'd be a good short.
Oh yeah. Those scratching the balls short. Yeah, let's pull that one up for memory's sakes. Yeah, Lord. Oh my gosh. Please put your hands down. Golly. Jeez. All right, I'll catch you later. Peace out.
Peace.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.